First of all, how'd you get up to Alaska?
Okay, back in the traveling days, we had a couple friends that had went up there. And it was just like, yo, let's go to Alaska.
Right.
We ended up in Bellingham, fucking Washington. And that's where you catch the ferry. It was $200 to ride a ferry all the way to Alaska, 5-day ride, right? Same line, and it goes through the inside passages. It was the same line that the cruise ships went on. So like right next to us is like billion-dollar fucking boats, and we're on a ferry with 2 decks that people had pitched their tents on. So we get up there, man, and I mean, Alaska is like, you can't even explain how massive everything is. It's like, pictures don't do justice. Next thing you know, like bald eagles are flying around like pigeons. There's whales coming out of the water, you know, dolphins, otters, killer whales, like, it's like, yo, we're in like the land before time or something, you know? Anyways, I kept hearing these stories about bears. And this particular island, Bearanoia Island, had the largest population of brown bears. As you walk anywhere there out into the woods, which is fucking everywhere, there's these bear warning fucking signs. It tells you what to do, and it's a list like this big if a bear comes at you. So, and it said at the very bottom of this bear warning, if the bear keeps gnawing on you, he's mistaken you for food. Fight vigorously. And that's the last thing it says, yo. And I was like, what the fuck, man? So I developed a really healthy case of what I call Bearanoia. Paranoia of bears. Because, yo, we would work all night, only sleep like 3 or 4 hours in our camp, and I wake up and look over and there's bear shit 5 feet away from the tent. And we didn't hear a fucking thing, man. The bears were like ninjas, man. They were like stealth. And these are fucking 2,500 pound bears, right? I mean, they're monsters. Like, beautiful animals. Bears are my favorite animals now because I respect them more than, you know, whatever. So, you have to put everything on a platform, like a loft, and put your tent on top of it, because it can't be directly on the ground. So we put ours up between these trees, we put a piece of wood, and, you know, our tent was right there. And we're laying there, and all of a sudden, the whole tent starts going like, boom, boom. You know, in Jurassic Park, man, where the dinosaurs, the T-Rex is coming up and the water's shaking? It was like that, yo. And I started to hear this fucking thing rooting around and sniffing, and it sounded like a guttural demon, man. Like, you can't make a noise like that. It was just bassy, like barrel chested, like, you know? And I'm like, holy fuck, it's a bear, you know? And I'm like, I don't want to spook this bear. I don't know if he knows we're there, because he wouldn't be fucking with if he knew we were there. So he obviously doesn't know we're there. And he's right outside a tent, which is like paper. And like, he's fucking brushing up against the thing. I put my arm over my girlfriend and I have this knife, right? I'm looking at this, and a 2,500 pound brown bear dude, I'm just gonna piss this dude off, man, if he comes in here. This is like, I could hopefully stab it and then let her get away while it kills me, you know? And so I got my arm over her, and this bear is so close, man, you can like hear its breath. And then it brushes up against the loft. The whole loft goes up like this, wham, and slams down. And right then, man, I thought, I was like, I needed to let the bear know that we were there, right? Because at any minute, this 80-pound head is just gonna come through my tent door, and, you know, and we're done. We're done. So I fucking have my knife like this, man. I'm fucking shitting my pants, dude, literally. And I'm like, the only thing I could get out was, go away, bear. And fucking, it got silent for like It must have only been a second or so, but it felt like an eternity. And then all of a sudden the bear just let out this fucking, you know, and blazed through the woods. You could just hear it fucking tearing the ground up. Fucking trees are snapping, and all these other people start waking up and like, it's a bear, you know? And then they're yelling up towards us, Dodge, Dodge. And I couldn't even talk. Like, I got out of my tent, I sat there, and I just fucking collapsed, dude. Like, the bear spooked, it got away, man.
That's fucked up.
That morning, bears are really territorial. So there won't be another one within, you know, a quarter mile or a mile of it. And Gavin Hill pours right out right there. And there was a sighting of a brown bear that was like almost 3,000 pounds and had an 80-pound head.
That was the bear.
That was the bear. That's why when it was it was like the biggest bear they spotted that season. And like, it ate a couple dogs, I think. I don't know, man, but it didn't eat us. Anyways, that's all I got for this week. Tune in next week for the Dutch Files.